so they don't know what time it is, no contact with other humans. It just, people break down. Everyone has a point where they just break down.
And so he just completely lost sense of reality. He felt like he was going to be released, but there was another 12 hours left, and he was like going nuts. Like, he didn't think that the outside world existed because all he's known for the past 5 days is this just white room. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's SPINSHOOTIMPRESS, or Brandyn. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Welcome back to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 24. Nice. And we've got a guest this week. Whoa. Travis first met him freshman year of high school, and the rest is history. Known on the YouTube space as Logical Bite, he creates fast-paced montages filled with sick clips and epic moments that have amassed him over 1,300 subscribers. His recent rebrand has changed his alias to Logic, and thinking logically, you've got to be insane to not subscribe to his content. The biggest flex of them all, though, his wife boasts his massive 11.5-inch dong. Ladies and gentlemen, Logic.
Hey.
The 11.5-inch banger.
I didn't know she talked to you about that.
No, there's a reason why she married you. So you're a young guy. How old are you?
I am 21, turning 22.
Oh shit!
So you're a young guy and have gotten married, and the rest of us. I mean, we've got girls, we've got side girls, but like, you know, we don't have any side girls. We don't have any side girls. That would get all of us in trouble.
We're too sensitive. We're too sensitive to have side girls.
Like, don't say that.
What is that like being very young and getting married?
It's dope. I'm completely head over heels in love, so we're not.
Is she right behind you? Has she got like a knife to you?
Yeah, she's right here.
She has a knife to you.
I don't know if she wants to present herself.
Yeah, go to your head.
Hey, that's what you better have said.
Dude, no, we say when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
I knew for sure.
There's a feeling.
You know, you found your wife. You just had to lock it down. What made you pop the question? Like, what was that moment for you?
Popped it on Christmas. Definitely felt a little pressure. It was a little early, but I mean, I wanted
in a good mood though. Like, it's a good time.
Yep. It was a little behind the scenes. I kind of snuck it in because I didn't want too much attention heading my way. I didn't want people like recording it. So definitely going to do a redo in the future because I wanted to, have a dope picture to go along with it. But that's that for now. I have sticky keys interrupting me right now, so I'm going to fix that.
Any babies here soon?
She wants that, but
yeah, they were asking us that the other day. They're like, "Who's going to have babies first?" I'm like, I mean, you guys got married first, so probably you guys.
It doesn't always. That's not always the case.
So
I definitely want
to plant the seed.
Point. Huh?
Are you gonna plant the seed or what?
Eventually,
you got nothing but time, man. You're 21 years old. You got nothing but time.
Yeah.
When you said that, Will's face was like, "Wait, he's 21."
Yeah, have a wife though. Like, that's what we all aspire.
I still am the oldest one in the chat right now. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever not been the oldest one in the chat? I don't think we've had even a guest that's older than you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Pretty soon we're gonna have an old fuck like Jordan Peterson or some shit, and then Will's gonna be like, "I'm the oldest one in this chat."
I don't know who that is. So
he's the guy that tells you to clean your room, and that's how you're gonna fix your life.
Oh, my mom.
I thought that was Phil Swift trying to sell me some Flex Seal.
Oh my gosh! Don't
He
start.
just sawed this boat in half.
So you've got
like 45 pounds. Just saying.
You've gotten over 1,300 subscribers. How did you do it? What's your fucking secret, bro?
Well, I uploaded Overwatch content whenever that was first a thing, so I gained some traction off of some hit videos. My channel's mostly been a small user base of like dedicated fans, and then a large number of viewers that just don't care about the rest of my content. So there's definitely a lot of Overwatch momentum I got, and then I'm moving to Valorant now, which is a new game as well, and I think I'm going to gain a little traction from that.
Yeah, it's hip right now.
Hell yeah. I went for the Obey Recruitment Challenge, and a lot of the responses were Valorant montages, and there are a lot of psychos in that sect of gaming, like people that just have insane aim. How would you differentiate yourself from those people?
I'm not as good as some of them. I consider myself above average, like mechanically skilled. But in terms of like positioning and like not pushing every single round and getting myself killed immediately, I'm pretty bad.
Yeah, game sense I'm just fucking awful with as well.
Well, practice makes perfect, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Valorant is the same setup over and over, so it drills it into you.
All you gotta do is be able to find the edge.
So back in the old days, Connor, you played Minecraft. On your channel.
I still play Minecraft.
That was like
my old channel.
On your channel, you uploaded that. You uploaded Minecraft vids.
That was still when I went by the alias of Legit Top Hat. That was my old.
Oh yeah, that
channel.
that goes even farther back in history.
Yeah,
Brandon didn't even dig this deep.
There's my wife.
There's wifey.
First he was Legit Top Hat, then he was Logical Bite, then he was Logic.
And because of the old YouTube accounts, I don't think you could like rename yourself or like create a new URL or anything. So I ended up just making a whole new channel, and that's where that username came from.
Oh, geez.
I like it though.
It was a good call. I liked the Minecraft content, but that I feel like had its time too. Just like Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
It had its time, and that time has passed.
You're gonna hop on the Overwatch 2 train?
I'll probably make some content on it. I think it's more story driven, and I like competitive gameplay, like player versus player, a lot more. So I'll probably I'll give it a chance, but we'll see.
Overwatch 2?
Yeah, dude. There's a second one coming out. They announced it.
I know, but isn't
no
it
release
just like
date.
the same game with extra shit?
No. They're doing a bunch of story driven stuff, bunch of PvE kind of content, and then they have they've elaborated on like the abilities. You can add additional stuff and like build up different kits to, make your guy stronger as you go. So it's like Overwatch themed. And I think that you can play like PvP, but it's not what that's geared towards.
You should have had Mercy.
Interesting.
Should have shown
any kind of
Lamborghini Mercy.
No.
I'm just joking.
So where do you see your YouTube channel going from here? So you've got 1,300 subscribers, but you and I have talked privately about the fact that you've been inactive for a very long time, so that's negatively affected your channel for sure. What's your bounce back plan, and where do you see your channel going in the future?
Hopefully up. I've lost quite a couple subscribers just from the initial shock of re-uploading. Of course, people change what they like. And so,
yeah.
And of course, I started uploading Valorant content, and I used to upload Overwatch content. So I think a bunch of the people who were there for the Overwatch stuff may still be in it for Overwatch and not Valorant. And those are the people who left as well. But what was the second half of the question again?
Where do you see your YouTube channel going?
Oh, right. So pretty much just up, I hope. My main goal for myself right now is just to be consistent. So I'm going to try and upload as often as I can. I'm trying to do weekly, but it varies. So
yeah, you kind of just came back out of the dark just recently and started uploading again, right? It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I'm about to post my 5th video since I started uploading again.
And
I do
how long
plan
ago
on
was that exactly?
That was about a month and a week ago.
Oh, nice. So you've been consistent so far.
Yeah. On average, there was a week I skipped and then I uploaded, I think, like 2 videos closer together.
It happens.
All right, you're on a stranded island. All right. You... All right, so, and then your only companion is a mermaid. It is a female mermaid. Top half fish or bottom half fish?
What the fuck question is that?
I'm going to go top half because I do have a wife and I'm committed.
So you're just going to use it as your fleshlight?
She'll still be topless, though.
No, I'm not going to use it at all.
No. So you're saying the top half you want to be fish?
No. I want the top half to be human.
Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's fair, I guess.
Because the logic of the bottom half or the top half fish is just to have like a fleshlight with like
no
this
brains, just
like this fishy.
No.
You gotta
A
fill
fish
your
with
lungs
legs.
that way. I mean,
Yeah, not many people
gotta-
go with top half fish.
You're crazy. You're crazy if you go with top half.
You're stranded. You need someone to talk to. Like you can't. You're gonna go crazy otherwise.
Exactly. You got companionship.
breathe in water, bro. You got
Haven't
gills.
you seen people in like solitary confinement for a really long time? Like no light, so they don't know what time it is. No contact with other humans. It just people break down. Everyone has a point where they just break down.
The breaking point, yeah, for sure.
Vsauce, Michael here, did a video on his like paid subscription YouTube thing on YouTube Premium where he put himself in a sensory deprivation room. It was just white and there was like nothing. Like there's nothing in there for him to keep.
What?
No daylight cycle either.
No day-night cycle, no clock,
That's
nothing.
the killer, I think.
So and the lights were always on. And so he just completely lost sense of reality at some points where it was like he felt like he was going to be released, but there was another 12 hours left of the challenge. And he was like going nuts. Like he didn't think that the outside world existed because all he's known for the past 5 days is this just white room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just
That's kind of wild.
How long do you guys think you guys could last in like a situation like that? Like if they put you in like a separate sensory deprivation chamber.
Same shit, just like completely white room. Oh, and the thing is, you also have to think about this as well. So the white room, lights always on, no clock,
right?
No entertainment. But also the food. The food itself, you only drink water and you only do meal replacement shakes that are like tasteless, essentially.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
So
That's horrible.
Yeah, so no like stimulants.
You don't get anything.
Nothing with flavor.
Do you think you guys could do it for like a week and the prize would be $1 million? Do you think you could like withstand or no?
I think I could do a week. I think I could do a week.
Oh,
For $1
man,
million,
I
I could do a lot of stuff.
Me and my brain are
but-
chill, man. We would have this.
I would say
I don't know, man.
I would say one day it would get pretty bad, but I think I could. I probably could last a week. No, I think I'd come up short. I think I'd last 5 days. Honestly,
Yeah, that'd be. Really
There is a
tough.
time limit. So like they did the math of like how long would it take you to actually crack and go insane, and it's less than a week.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what I
bet the-
Like on
Hey.
average.
It's probably that's what I figured. Because think about it, humans are naturally social creatures, so you're interacting with so many people every day, and then going with all that to nothing for a solid week. I don't care what the prize money is. That's still tough for anyone. It's gonna be so much mental strength more than anything.
Or what about what's that one? There's a place that holds the world record for like shortest time span someone can spend in that room. It's called like the quietest room in the world, and it's in Minnesota. And literally all it is, it's a square room, like really tiny, probably about the size of a bathroom. And it's got like the styrofoam padding walls all around it. So that way it absorbs all sound.
Yep.
And they say it's so quiet in there that if you listen hard enough, you can hear the blood pumping through your veins.
What the hell? That'd be an
What?
insane sensation.
And they said
What's
the
the record?
longest amount of time anyone has ever spent in that room before going crazy was 45 minutes.
I'm waving my bullshit flag.
Look it up. Look it up right now.
No.
Quietest
I
room.
know the exact thing that you're talking about, and I like that's been debunked. It's just not a thing. Like I know the fact that the room
Mythbusters
exists,
Yeah,
the room exists,
Mythbusters.
but it's like you don't go insane because of how quiet it is, and you can't hear your blood either. I wave my
You-
bullshit flag.
You wouldn't
Dude,
know
you
unless
get
you've been in there.
Is that just a sticky note?
Was
Yeah,
it
I have a lot of sticky notes
creepypasta?
everywhere.
Walking around, I can hear my bones creak sometimes. I think that room would drive me insane either way.
Yeah, you know what's wild? When I do push-ups, one of my elbow cracks every time.
Yeah. Every time I get
Cracks
up
every
and I
time.
like just use my legs, my knees crack a lot.
Oh, I can like
Oh,
always
yeah.
crack my elbows.
I can
Red,
literally
When
crack
I
almost
do a
every
regular
joint.
push-up, my left elbow cracks every time I go back down and up. Every
It looks
time.
like that Drake and Josh thing where he like did this thing with his fucking wrist. That's what that looked like just now, Travis.
Oh, okay, that looked weird. Don't do that.
Something just started
Whoa.
printing. I'm a little
Freaked me-
concerned. So if you hear some
freaked
printing
me
noises,
out.
that's what that is.
Ghosts of
I don't hear it,
Shepherdstown
bro.
You're
are
getting the
in.
facts.
Yo, so I guess Connor and Brandon, what's the most views you've ever gotten on a video? Most views.
20,000, and the video
Really?
title was "How to Talk to Hot Girls" was the title. Oh,
dude, I watched that one. It was actually so good.
And did you freak out from it? Most views you've gotten, and did you freak out from it?
Ghost of Shepherdstown, dude. Something just printed out with nothing on it.
It's probably Mel, bro. She probably hears you.
She needs those blank documents, doesn't she? So to answer your question, Oliver, my most viewed is 86,000.
Damn.
Okay, whoa.
Oh yeah, dude, he had that meme that took off. Is that what you're talking about?
That meme, the Somber gets the door stuck, is 21,000. I have a couple banger videos. Like I average about 100, less than around like 70 to 100 now.
Yeah.
But some of my older Overwatch videos really took off. I think that's the majority of where like my start came from.
And
that was like a crazy day for me when somebody posted on iFunny. They posted your video. Your Somber gets the door
you
stuck
showed me that.
thing.
That blew my mind.
Somebody just random posted it. I just saw it scrolling through. Like,
a lot of people had that same idea. I think I just executed it better.
Maybe. Did you guys freak out from it too? Like when you saw the most views, did you like freak? Like, did you flip shit?
It's usually slow. Like this has been this is from like 2016, right? So true, it never spiked. It just continually had a good viewing base.
You didn't go viral.
So like, it's definitely weird if you think too hard into it. You're like, if you think about 20,000 people or 80,000 people in front of you, is like the weirdest thought that somebody could fucking view your shit.
There are like 80,000 people out there that have their own lives, live in literal just. It's crazy, like their own instances of reality, and they all chose to watch my video. They clicked on it.
Right? And it's like, it's not that serious. Like, think about how many videos that you watch in a day, but it's still like, I put so much goddamn time into this shit.
And just thinking, like, somebody stumbled across this. Like, this showed up somewhere and someone was able to get to it. I'm like out there.
Well, I also feel like too, like the YouTube platform is kind of saturated with content too, just because it's been out forever. So it's kind of tough to get like views, at least for some people. I know like doing clickbait helps, but still.
I think you mentioned that a second ago, and Brandon's talked about it before about how you have to find kind of a niche or just be good at what you do.
Yeah, you have to either be absolutely insane or just find like this subsect of something that is not very saturated at all. Because at this point, pretty much everything is super saturated. Yep. But my video was actually the opposite of what yours was, where you said it was very long and gradual. My 20,000 view one was when I first got 1,000 subscribers, when I was everybody thought I hacked this pub stomping Call of Duty clan.
I remember that, yeah.
Amp, and I've told this story a million times, but that was the video that was up when all of that happened. So people came and flooded that video with either hate comments, dislikes, or they were just defending me. So nobody was, but at the same time, like people were talking about the fact that like they took advice from me and how to talk to hot girls. So it was like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Stop talking shit on him. Actually, when I was in 6th grade, I talked to my crush for the first time because of you. Thank you so much, Spin Shoot and Press. And then that whole thing just amassed me 20,000 subscribers, or not 20,000 subscribers, but 20,000 views.
That would be insane.
Is there like a way you guys can see your demographic of who watches it or no?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, he was just telling us about ours. 20% women.
Yeah, it's some high number like that. I was actually very surprised.
I want it to be higher. I want it to be 50-50. We appeal to everyone.
We have to be a lot more attractive than that. So if we can like, eventually when the channel pops off, I'm going to pay for everybody's surgery to get their chins chiseled. That's okay.
Oh, God.
Can I change mine to a nose reduction surgery?
I'm chiseled as anything, man. You just don't remember because I've been growing this beard for so long.
That's what I say, bro. You got to trim the beard.
Actually, I was wrong. YouTube, our audience is super shitty for females, 0.7%. But TikTok, it's like 20-30% females. Which the show is on. The show's on TikTok.
That's pretty reflective of our lives. When women get us in short bursts, they love it, but over a long term.
Potentially. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this right away. So recently, Mixer was shut down, the big streaming platform that was hosted by Microsoft and Xbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the big reason why this is such like a huge conversation topic is because the massive streamers who got big off of Twitch, Ninja and Shroud.
Yeah, they poached like the biggest of the big a good while ago.
So Mixer bought them out, brought them over to Mixer from Twitch about a year ago, paid them bonkers amount of money. Shroud's deal was like estimated to be around like 10 million or so. Ninja's was like 50 million over the course of like 8 years or something like that. So, but now Mixer is getting shut down as of July 22nd.
Bought
and
by Facebook.
Ninja and Shroud got their money ahead of time. So they, for less than a year's worth of work, less than a year's worth of work, they got paid all that money.
Why would they sign that? Why would Mixer give them a contract where it's fully guaranteed? That's wild.
That's probably like that's probably what they had to do, man.
Probably, or else Ninja and Shroud probably wouldn't have done it. Like if it's not fully guaranteed, then why sign it? But still, that's wild.
I can't even fathom that amount of money. That's
yeah,
crazy.
dude, I feel like I could live pretty nicely, like live out the rest of my life with 50 mil.
You said he did 8. He had a contract of 8 years at 50 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
That's $400 million.
No. It wasn't.
No.
It was
50 million over 8 years.
Yeah.
So total 50 million.
So like it was total that. But he got it all in advance because Mixer went down.
But those boys got the bag, a lot of money.
So where are they going to stream now? That's the big question. Do we know? As
of recording, we don't.
Twitch? Oh, I don't know about that one.
So do you go back to Twitch, especially from Ninja, because Ninja kind of got shafted by Twitch a little bit. They made some passive aggressive remarks. Like what they did was if you searched up Ninja at one point, it redirected to a link that said Ninja's not here, but you can look at these other people's channels. And I'm sure that Twitch didn't mean this, but what ended up happening was the person, they advertised somebody who was streaming porn. So little kids that were searching up Ninja went over got this screen and then saw some bitch getting dicked down. And Ninja was pissed, dude. Ninja was so upset.
Well, yeah, you don't want your name to be like when you have that current kind of platform, you don't want your sorry. You don't want your name to be tainted with that kind of terminology linked to it.
Yeah, and like I think if you search like Ninja Mixer now, it comes up as like a fruit, like a fruit processor or something like that.
Well, what if he goes to Facebook? I mean,
yikes!
They bought Mixer, so
but just saying Facebook gaming, like say that out loud real quick.
Facebook, yeah. You sound like a boomer.
I don't want to.
Yeah, but I was like, what is Facebook really gonna do with Mixer? Like,
then
how are they gonna create that kind of shit?
YouTube streaming like Rumpelstiltskin.
Let's go.
That's fair.
I heard somebody say that like YouTube was gonna be the next thing for streamers to grow on. And honestly, like, yeah, Twitch is pretty oversaturated right now with people trying to get big on it. Like people's trying to get that bag. And to be honest, most people on this earth are not entertaining. Like, so, you know, trying to get big, YouTube doesn't have that big and it's not that saturated. So, yeah, this might be the place to be.
I imagine it's really hard to get a following on Twitch at this point anyways, because there's, you know, so many people already streaming with like even a couple viewers, they would outrank you in the list.
Why don't you
always
sorry, go ahead.
I always think about it. It's like a paradox. It's like you stream a game a lot of people watch, you'll be like a tiny speck in all these people. You stream something nobody watches, nobody's gonna watch you.
Yeah.
I never understood it. It's like getting big is like just a shot in the fucking dark.
It really is.
I think part of it's your personality, and the other part of it is people finding you.
Yeah, exactly. You could be the most entertaining motherfucker, but if you're at the bottom with 0 viewers all the time.
It's definitely like that two sides of it, because like you can make fantastic content, banger every single video, and just be such a great creative. And then the other side of it is like getting found, and half of that is luck. You know, you can maximize every other platform that's out there. It's luck, brother.
It's an algorithm. Yeah.
RNG.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit, man.
YouTube is the RNG.
Definitely is. Like every single time I make a video, it's like, you know, half of me is like looking at keywords for search, and hopefully people find my video based off of search. Other half of it is me praying and hoping to God that YouTube picks it up and recommends it to people.
Pulling the lever on that slot machine.
Literally.
Dude, I honestly thought like for the longest time YouTube was like the platform to get to like Twitch and be bigger, but like you guys are saying, it seems like Twitch is just so oversaturated now.
No, I think YouTube has always been like its own thing.
It's like the starter
And Twitch
kit.
is its own thing. It's two different things. Like sometimes I want to watch somebody playing live, and sometimes I want to watch like a video, like an instructional video, a let's play, even a montage if I have less time.
I'm not too big of a Twitch user, but I do watch YouTube streams when they pop up in my like subscription feed or something.
That's fair.
I can tell from good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, probably I watch more streams. Like, I'm agreeing with Logic on here. Like, the more streams than I do, like, more streams I watch are on YouTube. I don't really watch Twitch ones anymore because there's way too many to choose from, and I feel so pressured to pick one.
Also,
It's like
like
when you have a huge. Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
joining a smaller streamer is like a little weird. It's like a one-on-one conversation, and I guess some people are into that, but it's like sometimes I just want to sit down and chill, you know.
I will say there are some gems on Twitch nowadays. Like, who's the one dude that's over in Hawaii who literally just carves wood like all day, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, bruv," and all that. Like, he's the most
kind of thing.
He is the most wholesome motherfucker in the world. Like, some dude subbed and donated like $100. He's like, "Oh, come on, man. How can I give that back? I don't need that, man. Just take it back. Is there any way I can take it back?" Oh, it's the most wholesome content you can see. And then again, I want to go on YouTube and watch like some dude yell like the C word at some kid on an online chat room 20 times because he just got sniped. No, like,
It's fair. Just got sniped.
bro, like you see this shit all the time. There's like rage compilations of like people just getting mad at like the dumbest shit.
They're on the receiving end of Brandon.
What's that?
They're on the receiving end of your kills.
I used to watch that shit all the time. Xbox Live Kid Raid.
Bro, that's what I'm hoping to see one day is like be on a video and some dude get mad. He's like, "Oh, that SPINSHOOTIMPRESS dick just shot me."
It happens so much, and realistically, I just need to get it. But you know, doing Twitch and YouTube are two completely different beasts as well. Because like on Twitch, you need to be on your A game the whole time, entertaining, talking, being present. Like whenever
people do like 24-hour streams and shit, I'm like,
how?
A lot of Red Bull.
You have to be able to multitask perfectly. You got to be able to play a game, but also like entertain your audience outside of that game as well, while continuing to be top tier at that game.
Yeah, I can be a really talkative guy, but I feel like if I did like a 24-hour stream at hour like 20, I would be fucking. I don't want to talk.
I'd be asleep, honestly.
I do not want to talk. If I'm awake, I'm not gonna want to talk to anyone.
Watsky, that white rapper that we listened to.
Dude, I know what you're gonna say. It's insane.
He streamed for 36 hours, and during that whole live stream, he just freestyled. Didn't say any other word, but freestyled.
What? Was this man alive? 36 hours straight. He just raps the whole time. He doesn't take a break.
The whole
he
time.
Thought he was an atheist until he realized he was a god. So.
Cold pizza, tie-dye shirts.
My favorite part of that is how he would like freestyle 2 people in the room to like request things. It was pretty funny. Just like casual conversation, but in bars.
Yeah, I would pop in every once in a while and he'd be reading a book and he's like, this book is shit and now I'm so tired, I'm feeling lit. Page 36.
Was he just rapping or was he playing a game?
No, rapping the whole time. He just sat on a couch and rapped because I think he was doing it for COVID-19 charity shit.
I was just happened recently.
Yeah. Okay. At one point.
I want to watch this. I wish we had 36 hours in the show. We just had a viewing party.
Get some ideas for some bars.
You know, maybe one day we'll do that. We'll do a 36-hour show.
We'll be big enough that we can have a charity live stream.
36-hour Real Sensitive Guys charity live stream.
You just see us like just being dickheads to each other. We're not even doing anything. We're just eating.
Yeah.
We should just drink the whole time.
No. Dude, it's gonna go from a 36-hour live stream where we're gonna call this at 5.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Guys, I'm seriously so tired. I want to go to McDonald's. Let's just
2 people like blacked out. They can't even talk. They're not conscious.
2 people just slumped in their fucking chairs. They're not even responding. And one of them is Brandon. So we can't end it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd be one of the first to fucking clunk out of that shit. Alcohol just makes me so goddamn tired. Sorry, gosh darn. I got yelled at by my mom. I can't say goddamn.
Oh, she doesn't like you saying that on to the audience?
To the world, yeah. She just doesn't like me saying it just in general. Doesn't care about any of the other heinous shit.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain, son.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever cursed in front of my mother. I don't know how she feels about it.
Seriously?
It wasn't a lot, but
yeah, don't have sex on the Sabbath, you know.
Dude, I have just introduced shit and fuck into my parent vocabulary, and now I'm at the peak. I can pretty much, I don't really care to say any worse words than that around them. Now that I can say shit and fuck, it's like, man, I had damn hell. I've had those forever. Bitch, I've had for years now. I finally just like started slipping in. Like Nora, just fucking, my sister cusses like a sailor around him all the time. So I'm like, you know what? Why can't the good son start to cuss? You know,
you're older.
I should get to cuss too. Exactly, and I'm older. So
yeah, exactly.
Like,
there's like a level to it.
Start. When did she just get to start? I was like choosing my moments so carefully.
No, bro,
like
I can't cuss
film.
in front of my parents. That would not fly.
I just have like.
So
my
you don't cuss at all.
Encourages
my parents have said like shit before.
Yeah, we've always cussed in front of your mom. Like she's awesome.
They know it happens. Like they know it happens, but like we're just like having a casual conversation or something. There's like multiple of my siblings around. Like if we just start cussing, my dad will be like, "Quit it! Like it's not happening."
Oh, they expect you to be polite.
Quit it.
Yeah, no, like my dad doesn't care because like he knows it happens. He was in college once too, but like. He doesn't like that. He thinks it's gutter and crass talk. So he thinks he basically thinks like if you say those words, you have nothing better to say because you're not thinking about what to say. So he thinks you're just using that as an excuse.
They're just great, like slip in words. It is true. I don't want to think of what to say. And they're just great words to slip in. They sound
syllables.
Cool. They sound hip. I want to say them.
Like, have you ever tried rapping while not cussing?
That's what I was gonna say. That's like the perfect time thing to buy time.
Yeah,
it's like literally cringy to hear a rapper that doesn't cuss. To hear someone just, I cringe at it.
I'd be impressed, honestly.
You can still
it's impressive, yes, but like at the same time, why not cuss? It sounds greater in a rap. It sounds even greater in a rap than it does in speech.
Pizza.
Tie-dye shorts.
That song is not.
But Connor, you've never cussed in front of your mom either, like.
I've probably slipped up a couple times, but yeah, she's never yelled at me. I don't know. I tried to have a cleaner filter.
She drops F-bombs all over the place too.
Travis is that kid. He's like, oh, you can't trust in your parents. I will for you. Like,
he called my mom for forever.
Yeah, I called her mom. I called her mom at your wedding too.
Yeah,
I had to. Can't just stop calling someone mom.
Yeah, it'd be weird at that point.
Exactly. Even weirder than starting to.
You just wake up one day and you're like, you, lady that birthed me, your name's not mom anymore. And you just start calling them by like their first name.
Yeah, sometimes I slap my mom in the face just to show her who's boss.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to put people in their place sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My mom does stupid shit. I'll always call out her first name. if she's being dumb and she's not listening,
I could never call my mom her first name. Nicole.
Bro.
I know you're watching this. Nicole.
No, I
Yeah,
have
but,
like
like,
never. I've
if
never
you're-
like been bad or called my mom any kind of name. I would never call her first name.
But if you're in like a public place and there's a bunch of moms around, you can't just go mom. But you have a bunch of moms looking at you like, what?
Nah, your mom knows your tone of mom.
True,
Like,
but, like,
my mom could be a mom, you know?
Man,
Yeah.
Mom.
Mimi,
Not a lot of other kids
what
say it
was
like
what was the moment that your parents have hated you the most? Like, what was that one moment? Because you know they you know
Probably
there's that one.
something I
moment.
lied to them about, honestly.
Are you thinking about that moment right now? Care to share?
Trying to think. I have one specific thing, but my dad wasn't that mad. He was just really curious because my dad's one of those people that notices stuff, like notices everything. Like,
Oh no.
if there's anything wrong with your car or if there's something misplaced in the house or
Yeah,
whatever,
oh my
he
God.
notices it.
it's that dad sense, dude.
Yeah. So my Mazda I had originally, I had scraped it in the front of my car. I scraped it when I took my brother to one of his friend's house, and I scraped my car on his friend's parents' tire. Like their car was higher than mine. And before I backed, this is like when I first got my license. Before I backed up, I turned my wheel first, so I scraped the front of it on their tire. There was no damage on their car whatsoever. Like 2 days later, my dad's like, what's this scrape on your car? I didn't see that before. Like, where'd that come from? And I was like, I don't know where that came from. I guess I hit a curb or something. Like,
I always say somebody hit and run me.
yeah, he was like, there's no way that could have happened from a curb. It's too high in your car. He was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know.
You can't change your story at that point. You got to commit.
Yeah. I tried to like somehow like fix it, but it never really got fixed. So
Yeah, I couldn't think of one, but now that you mentioned cars, it was definitely when I was learning to drive. Like when I had my learner's permit and my dad was trying to teach me how to drive stick shift.
That's got to be mine
I
too.
have never gotten him more pissed. I could just not get let off the clutch and push down gas, let off gas and push down clutch. I could not get the like rhythm of it. Because if you don't do it exactly in sync with the other foot, it will totally just like fuck it up and stall your engine in the middle of the road, and it's like really stressful. So he got really mad at me. But then I got it down, you know?
Yeah.
We ended up just on the side of the road, just like going into first gear and then into second gear and then slowing back down. Going into first gear, second gear, slowing back down.
The relationship I have with my mother, it's been very respectful. So I haven't really gotten anything too insane. But the one time I remember with my wife's mother, she was going back and forth. Jasmine and her mom were like arguing for forever. I finally stood up, basically like stood up for my girl, my woman, and her mom wasn't having it and ended up throwing her aluminum walker at my head, followed by almost a remote.
Strength.
Yeah, like what?
She was sitting down. She had like a broken leg at this point. So she just like raw, just arm strength that thing. Just
raw dogged it.
Right up in there.
She just dry humped it into oblivion until it glitched out.
Turned to sand and
through
dust.
the world. She clipped it through your head.
No, that's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
I think
blew up a car.
What?
What?
Marty Dom or something?
Does this like pertain to
Like
this? Or
literal
is that just an
explosion?
admission
Like,
of guilt or
Yeah,
what?
like that's the one thing that like I did that made my parents pissed at me was I blew up a car.
Whose car was
An
it?
accident or something? Or
It was okay. So I was dating someone at the time, and I had to drive them back to school because they went to school. They lived with us. I was dating them, and we'd been together for 2 years. And she moved in with me and my folks.
Hey, William, can you
And-
get a
but
little
she-
closer to your microphone, please?
Oh yeah. But she went to school like an hour or so away. So like on Fridays, I would like go pick her up from her dorm, and then she would come back down and stay the weekend, and then I drove her back up. So on Monday, I drove her back up, and I had to make it back down in time so that way I could go to community college. And so I had to run home and get my backpack, get my laptop, all that before I could go to class. And so I make it to her dorm and then all the way back to my house. And I'm at the bottom of my hill because I used to live on top of one. So at the bottom of my hill, my car just stops working. And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting any gas. I'm not getting any like pressure of anything. So I'm just going to get out, walk up my hill, and everything's going to be fine. And so I make it like halfway up my hill and I just hear a loud boom.
What?
So I like run back down.
Smoking before that? Before you started walking up the hill?
No, it was perfectly
Okay.
fine. And so like I run back down and like my car's like front end is just gone. And so I was like, oh fuck, my little Dodge Stratus is like all fucking blown up. And I had to walk back up to the house and like walk in the door and go downstairs and talk to my dad while he's like on a customer call. And I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna need to borrow your car today to get to class. He's like, why? What's wrong with yours? And I'm like,
It
blew it up.
We
Blew
can't
up.
have this conversation right now.
He literally just
Wow.
like he took his phone and he was just like, I'm gonna have to call you back. Hung up, slammed it, and he was like, what did you just say? I was like, yeah, it blew up. I was like, I don't know what happened. It just blew
Dad,
up.
I puked.
What happened? Was it like coolant pack? Like something must have like
It turns out that my car's
transmission.
oil change light hadn't registered. So I didn't know that I needed an oil change. And so the engine just got dry as shit and just fucking exploded.
Your engine will explode in that situation.
Yeah, you gotta change your oil, bro. Every 5,000 is recommended if your car
I'm
burns
gonna
oil.
keep an eye on
more than that.
my mileage there. If your meter stopped working, that's scary.
Yeah, for
Bro,
real.
it was scary for that. I was terrified. Like we all got it worked out. I got a new car. Everything's fine. But
There you go.
Yeah, thank God you got out.
Yeah, seriously.
Bro,
Imagine
I was
being in the car going,
terrified.
boom, like.
I wouldn't be
Wow.
here, Oliver. That's the thing.
Oh, I thought you just said it was the front of your car that blew up, not the whole thing.
It's a Dodge Stratus. So literally
Okay.
the front end includes like the hood, the front tires, the engine bay, and then
Like half the
also
car.
the two front passenger seats.
Yeah.
And if you've ever been in a Dodge Stratus, it's a comfortable car, but like also it's kind of cramped. So
gotcha.
like if an explosion happens or even if just airbags go off, you're getting knocked
Dogs.
the fuck.
You know, Dodge Stratus talk.
Brandon wasn't even paying attention. He wasn't amused. I saw
Dodge
you
Stratus
now.
status.
Yeah, I was decorating my bullshit flag.
Does Brandon have a story about when his parents were pissed?
Are you saying my story's bullshit?
No, I was just decorating it.
Yeah.
So I was dating. Everybody knows our favorite character, bitch Michaela. You
Yep.
know,
Be
my
careful, she watches this.
I hope so. You're a
I
fat nosed
fucking hope
bitch.
you die for like that mirror.
I really
Yeah.
hope you stop keying people's fucking cars, you dickhead. I just found that out recently.
And erasing mirrors.
Yeah. We told that story on the
that
show,
shit.
right?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, yeah.
We did.
So I was dating this girl in high school and my parents didn't like her. And there was like, it was so many breakups. It was so many things to the point where my parents felt like that they had to intervene and be like, hey, you know, you're donezo, buddy. No more dating this girl. So I was like, bet I'm just going to hide it from everybody. You know, my
Yeah.
family, my closest friends, you know, just see this girl secretly.
That
So-
doesn't work in high school.
Huh?
That doesn't work out in high school.
Fuck
but
no.
Okay.
No. So I go to school and no, this is like during the summer at this point. So I am playing computer games and all that shit. And my mom texts me and she's like, come upstairs. Okay. I go upstairs. I step outside because she's out there smoking her little stogue. What's this? I look down at her phone. It's her kissing me. Or it's me kissing her on the cheek. And it was like a few weeks ago. So there's no way I can fucking deny this shit. There's no, like, what story could I conjure up?
Nope. It's over at
Didn't
that
happen.
point. You don't
The
even try to
picture's
lie.
fabricated. Yeah.
You're just like,
So my mom is one of those parents that will yell at you for like 2 hours, a good solid 2 hours. So once you're in trouble, you better be ready. You got to sit down and just buckle up, brother.
If you get a FaceTime, you know you did some shit. Just fucking sit on the couch, man. Sink in.
You know, grab some snacks. It's gonna be a thing. And she just screamed and yelled at me for such a long time, and it was mostly just me lying to her. That was the problem. Not even the girl, even though the girl was a bitch and a half.
True.
But yeah, that was that moment. You know, I've lied in the past, and like they'd be pissed at me, but that was it. That was when they really felt betrayed.
Fair enough.
Also, it's like they were just trying to look out for your well-being. You didn't know it at the time, but
yeah, it's true. That's in hindsight.
Yeah.
A lot of it, in hindsight, I wish you had done this. Well, hence the hindsight part.
Hindsight is 2020.
You know, when you're in high school, you think with your dick, okay? What can I say? Think with your penis.
That's big fact.
It is an explorative part of your life.
When you're in high school and most of college.
And after college.
And the real world, a little bit.
And you know, when you turn your 30s and 40s.
Start making money.
50s.
Getting kids. Yeah.
Your balls start hanging so low that they hit your ankles as you walk around.
All right. That's TMI.
I don't know if my balls can get lower, man.
Brandon's probably already done it.
Why are you exposing me right now, bro?
They'll be like halfway soon.
All right, TMI.
We're about to talk about balls right now.
Yeah, how will do yours hang?
We're trying to retain that 0.7%.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble
here.
through the floor? Can you throw them over your shoulder? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow?
What's the best blowjob form? If we were to give girls pro tips, so to speak.
So I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know. I've never had one.
What?
Wait.
What? What?
You've never received a blowjob?
Never. 5 years.
I was like, I don't
never
like
received
foul.
I mean, good sex is better anyway.
I disagree with that.
I'm
shocked that Connor's never gotten head.
I think a good blowjob
He's probably given it,
defeats
but not got it.
good pussy. There's just more moving parts.
I agree.
There's more moving parts.
I feel like there's more teeth. That's the part that scares me. It's a mutual thing for us, but that's what hits me.
So
I mean, you don't use a lot of teeth when you kiss, right? There's ways to avoid.
Yeah,
there's ways to use the mouth to avoid the teeth.
It's just the fact that it's down there. Like at any point, like it could just be gone.
Duh.
True.
No, she would have to fucking bite the fuck down.
She would have to be a legit cannibal.
No, like, so realistically, you there's no teeth. Even like with a rookie, in my opinion, like I think that's a goal that every girl knows at least.
What, no teeth?
No teeth. Remember, Mason, no teeth.
Yeah, I think as far as form, just like a variety in moves. Don't be a one-trick pony.
Actually, no, a less awkward question. What's your guys' strats to giving head? I think that would be a better strat.
We have strats?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Do you guys have strats?
Yeah, I do.
What's your strats, Will? What are your strats?
So either like the one thing that like I've done is like I try to put my mind. I wouldn't say this to make it sound like it's bad eating a girl out. It's a beautiful thing, and if it's with the right person, it feels amazing. But like I try to put my mind like in another place for like a quick time, like try to get my mind thinking about something else.
I wonder what I had for dinner.
So, like,
Will's not focused.
But not that. It's more on the lines of like, okay, like I don't just want to move like my tongue, like just up and down and side to side and all that stuff. Like, no, you want to please the area. You want to find the G spot. You want to find like that one.
Are you
spot
finding the G spot with your tongue?
I'm about to say, bro. What's
I was like,
what are you, a lizard?
I was like, maybe I'm wrong, but
Man's got the Guinness
ACDC,
record.
fucking Gene Simmons, just deep inside.
Did you just okay? First of all, before we
Yeah, say people's names.
Brandon just said ACDC, Gene Simmons.
I meant to say Kiss. I meant to say Kiss.
But like, it's not in like I said, it's not to me like a bad thing. Like, it's not like me thinking like, oh, what am I gonna have for dinner? No, it's me like either like spelling out a word or like spelling out like her name or spelling out my name with my tongue on that because you're putting in so many movements and fuck, it works, my guy. It's called conolingus.
Call it art, bro.
It's called conolingus.
This is art.
Pretty.
I'm gonna take the clip of Oliver just flailing his tongue, and then with that soundbite of Will saying, "This is art," and he just.
That's perfect.
Yeah, man,
But no,
definitely.
that's
There's a
strategy.
wombo combo of going down on the girl. You know, you find the clitoris, and then using the come here motion with your fingers. That wombo combo right there.
Oh yeah.
This sounds
A1.
like it's ripped straight from the wiki, man.
Connor looks like a little disgusted. He's like
Brandon looked at the camera and I felt it. It was disturbing.
The shade was
Right into your soul.
Brandon looked at the camera and said wombo combo.
It's a thing. You got to know. And also, here's something that's very important about it as well. Good hygiene. And for guys, that's not just your dick. Like, you can fucking scrub your dick all day long, but like if you've got some musty smell coming from your butthole / your gooch area, you're fucked.
Also,
or if you have
your
like
balls, make sure you
brush
get
your
there.
fucking
Back to the
teeth.
balls, but it's
Yeah.
real.
Also, if you know you're gonna go down on a girl, brush your fucking teeth. Like, if you got bad breath, that's I'm sorry, that sucks ass.
If you know you're gonna do
I don't know.
anything with a girl, brush your damn teeth.
I personally like to leave some of my teeth plaque down there.
So
Or
that,
like
way,
a
it gets- that way,
mint or a
that way it
piece of
gets
gum
rubbed
while it's
off. That
working
way it gets
in.
rubbed off when you're. It's like a cleaning mechanism for your teeth.
That's
Yeah,
how he brushes
exactly.
his teeth. Yeah.
Just put a little, little
guys
toothpaste
use
down there,
toothpaste?
and yeah.
Oh
Plugging his
my
headphones
god!
This is the video that's not going to get me into any big teams. They're just going to show this to them.
Probably.
Got to cater to your audience, though, man.
His friends are too cool. We can't let him in.
God damn.
He knows how to
What
give
if I-
head. Cancel.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
What
AC
advice would you
130.
guys give to first timers if you could give any kind of advice?
Like sex?
Yeah, to someone that's a virgin that's getting ready to go into like their first time.
Act like yourself?
For girls, communicate how slow you need to be.
That's what I was
Like
going
for
to
the
say.
first
Just
time.
communication. Literally
Communication in
just
general.
communication.
Because I'm about to say, if you let the guy go, he'll go.
Consent
yeah.
is sexy, everybody.
Consent is very sexy. Also,
So what about for guys?
absolutely railing the girl every single time is not a good idea.
Yeah,
No.
it's not necessary. You will end up worse off in the long run.
I like every single time that like I'll hear like guys talk about it, be like, oh yeah, I absolutely fucking destroyed her. I'm like, bruh. Like there's
You don't
there's
gotta
a
be
time and
so
place for that.
violent all the time.
Yeah, there's a time and
We're not
place.
trying to
for
get a kill streak here. We're trying to like please a woman. We're not trying to
AC
get
130 inbound.
Oh my god. Did I see that?
I can see Brandon getting hyped during sex and like right before he puts it in, he's like, AC 31 inbound.
Oh, quad feet. Oh, my God.
Wow, that's fun.
What just happened? You don't even understand. No, I don't understand. Yeah, don't go crazy. Don't follow what porn does.
No.
Yeah, please don't think that's realistic, especially for your first time.
Yeah.
Even the virgin porn videos are not what your first time will be like.
Just Google where's the clitoris and like study that shit and like get different sources. Okay, find that first.
You write a 5-page paper.
Step 2, Google how to find the G spot.
Yeah, make sure you have 5 scholarly sources on where
MLA format.
on the location of the clitoris.
A works cited page.
I like Chicago.
Page of
Bibliographies. Yeah.
Annotated bibliography.
I want in-text citations.
Anytime you reference the article, I want it in there somewhere.
In-text citations. Let's go.
According to Brandyn Payne of Real Sensitive Guys.
Sky Hours.
It's a very credible
On this timestamp, he states, all you gotta do is just Google the clitoris and you're good. End quote.
We need to make a manual.
And so when you find the G spot, make sure that you rub your penis against it.
Yes.
What was that?
The teaser.
And the pleaser.
And then the pleaser.
2 in the pink and
I've
1
never heard that. That's hilarious.
1 in the rise, 2 in the shine.
Yeah, man. Real Sensitive Guy Hours. We're teaching you
how to fuck.
Be safe.
Really hope no family members see this.
I respect to that.
I know my parents keep asking for like the link. I'm like,
my girlfriend doesn't see this.
Oh. Well, so the trilogy of Date Will has been super short.
Talk about his date. The date Will fill in.
I completely forgot.
Did you get it in?
Yes, we did.
Fucks on the first date.
There, I like that.
We had a good time.
He didn't do it just for him. He did it for us.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a good date though. It was actually really nice.
Yeah, sparks for flying.
What kind of shampoo did you use?
I don't know. It smelled like fucking lavender, dude. It smelled delicious.
It's a good scent. It's a good scent.
But we made chicken Alfredo. We chilled. We watched Netflix for a while.
You Netflix.
She was very forward about like when she wanted it to happen, and I respect that 100%.
Like Connor said, communication.
Brother. She was. It was very, very. I went.
It's not her first rodeo.
Did you get consent?
That consent was sexy.
It was her first rodeo, but she is in the medical field, so she had asked like, "Are you experienced?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. Are you?" And she's like, "Well, I am in the medicine field, so I do know human anatomy." So like I saw that as like a little bit of a plus, because it's like, yes, like you may be someone that
I don't know, man. She's gonna study your dick and be like,
like just hold it up to the light.
A picture of this one and a picture of this one, and yours doesn't look like either of those.
Bro,
based on the schematics.
But no, like everything went great. We had a good time. And she invited me back up for 4th of July weekend.
A++.
That way I can meet her parents.
Whoa, moving fast.
Damn.
She mentioned it, and I'm gonna be there for like 2 days. So fuck it, I'll let it happen. And one of them is the 4th of July, so I have a reason to get drunk.
True.
Does she drink?
Yeah, she drinks.
Does she?
Yes.
No, fine.
Yes. I already know what you're gonna ask. Yes. And Travis,
what are her hopes and dreams?
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, the best part about it is her mom owns a shop that sells.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice family.
What are her hopes and dreams?
Be a rock star.
I don't know.
What's her most embarrassing moment in life?
Has she ever shit herself?
Does she have any advice?
Has she ever shit herself at a campground?
Medical physician, like a physician's assistant. I don't know, but she's seen that episode. That was the first episode that she watched. Did she shit herself?
I was like glossed over that.
Wait.
No comment.
Oh, this is a question we need to ask all of our guests. Connor, what is your shit yourself story?
Oh, baby, yes.
So we talked about this a bit off camera, I remember. I don't have one. I've had very hot, sweaty days where I've had like severe swamp ass, but I've never shit myself.
Have you peed yourself?
Have you ever peed yourself?
No.
I hate you.
Have you busted yourself?
What does that mean?
Have you cummed yourself in public?
No.
We're just trying to find any edge we have on Connor.
We're trying to blackmail him, get dirt.
I'm a square.
Never shit your pants, you fucking loser.
Come on, man, do it. It's what
Worst
the cool
guest
kids are
ever.
doing.
I'll do it right now for content.
I can smell it from here.
Oopsie, I just made a smelly.
Uh-oh.
Nah, bitch, I think you shit.
So I reckon for the next guest, we get Travis's neighbor that was on 30 days in or 60 days in.
Oh, true.
Shit.
Yeah.
If I knew where in the world he was, actually, we got him on Facebook still, so we're good. We'll reach out.
Reach
He
out.
might have come back to like Georgia or wherever the hell he's from.
Reach out.
What the
We'll
fuck?
question him.
That's true. We can still get on. If he's got Discord, we got him.
Ah.
Shit.
Alrighty, so we're at the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Logic, do you have anything to pimp before we do our outros?
To pimp, like plug.
We are rolling.
Yeah.
We are
Okay,
rolling
yeah.
out the red carpet to you, my guy.
This is all you.
Just my YouTube channel, pretty much. I'm gonna try and be a little more active on Twitter, just to like, I guess, interact.
Yeah,
Might
I
open a Discord, but yeah, main source for info just L0G1C Logic at YouTube, and yeah, that's it.
Facts.
Fantastic,
go.
ladies and
Shout out to
gentlemen.
you.
This has been Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode number 24. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like. If you don't leave a like, go fuck yourself. Comment your
Damn.
favorite part of the podcast. And go ahead and subscribe to L0G1C. Did I get that right? Let's
Oh yeah. L0.
L0G1.
It's like Logic, but with a 0 and a 1 instead. I've also just realized that this is pretty much my first face reveal. So if anyone like goes over to my channel from there, you guys, first time show my face.
Let's go, boys.
Spread
Hey,
the
respect.
screenshots around.
We got the Logic face reveal. Let's go.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell
The
yeah.
Dave Franco, sexy god.
I don't see it. But
Damn,
sure.
are those
I'll take the
dimples? Are those dimples? Damn, brother. Oh.
Yeah, he's got the cleft
Ooh.
here, cheekbones. Oh,
I'm pretty wet. I don't know about you guys. Anyway,
I'm
guys, my name's
Yeah.
Brandon.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Will.
This has been Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 4.